Hey guys, Butler Bulldog Bill here once again, and this is the recap video of the football games of my teams over the weekend. We'll start with Sunday's game, the Green Bay Packers and the New Orleans Saints. Green Bay came in this game needing a win really bad after being screwed out by the officials on that Monday Night Football game against the Seahawks. The Saints needed a win really bad because they wanted to avoid another loss to go to 0-4. Both teams played pretty well. The referees decided to favor the Saints a little bit. Anybody that watched the game would be able to see that. But both passing attacks were amazing. Both quarterbacks finally woke up, but the Packers are the ones that prevailed, and I think that they came into that game knowing they needed that win more than the Saints actually came into that game, thinking that they did. Green Bay is going to travel to Indianapolis, here in my home state, on Sunday, and my prediction of that game is the Packers are going to win by about 3 touchdowns at least. The Colts having a bit of a down year. They're rebuilding with Andrew Luck. News of their coach, Chuck Pagano, now has leukemia. I wish the best for him. Not a Colts fan, but I have respect for them, and I like the direction that he's taking that team. So good luck to the Colts, but I think Green Bay prevails, by 3 touchdowns. The Butler Bulldogs had an exciting game with the Dayton Flyers at home on Saturday. Butler ended up winning this game 21-11. Dayton did a great job of shutting down their running game, which is what Butler is known for at the moment. But junior running back Trey Heater ended up breaking 2 large touchdown runs towards the end of the game, and that was the tipping point in favor of Butler. Butler has beaten Dayton 3 out of the last 4 years now, and it's just a good win. Dayton is a pretty decent team, and tell you what, we're 3-2 now. We are 2-0 in the Pioneer Football League, as Dayton is our conference rival in that. And we are working our way towards that BCS National Championship. Now next week we have an extremely difficult game. We've got the Valparaiso Crusaders playing at Valparaiso, so it's our in-state rival. And we need to get back at them for what they did to us in basketball last year. So I say Butler's going to go in there and we're going to kick some butt, and we're going to prove that we are the top team in the state of Indiana when it comes to football. Purdue, no. Indiana, heck no. Notre Dame, who are they? It's Butler. It's always been and Ball State, forgot about them. The only thing that you're known for is being the college of David Letterman. But Butler is the top football team in this state, and they will prove that they are the top football team in the nation when they win the BCS National Championship. But anyways, at Valpo next Saturday, I guess that's actually tomorrow, and hopefully we get the big win. My Columbus East Olympians hosted the Madison Cubs last Friday night for homecoming. Madison came into this game with 1 win. Actually, they came in with 2 wins. They really only won one of those games, but the other one was given to them via forfeit. Columbus East coming into the game as the #1 ranked team in 4A for the 4th straight week. We went in that game undefeated, and as expected, we came out of that game undefeated. Madison is definitely not a very good football team. They're definitely one of the worst in the state year after year. And Columbus East took care of them as they usually do. We went on to win this game 54-8. For the third straight week, we gave up the only points we gave up was in the 4th quarter. So garbage time once again. Big game coming up this Friday, tonight actually. Columbus East Olympians will host the Jeffersonville Red Devils. Jeffersonville is the #2 team in the conference, and if Columbus East wins this game, that will assure them that they are the outright Hoosier Hills Conference champions. Jeffersonville happens to be the team that had to forfeit their win to Madison because they used an ineligible player. But regardless, it's a big game tonight, and Jeffersonville can still get a win to try to tie East up for the conference title. But a loss to East, like I said, gives it to East outright. But like I said, big game, senior night, so everybody's going to have to bring it. And let's see if East can get this win. I think they can. I'd say by about at least 2 touchdowns, but you never know until the game is actually played. Finally, fantasy football does some justice. I won a game. I am now 1-3, and as you can see, thank you to the San Francisco 49ers defense for getting me 29 points. Thank you to Peyton Manning for getting me 25 points, even though I don't like Peyton Manning. My opponent had a rough week. Highest he got was 16 points from Dwayne Bowe. I don't know how you pronounce his name because I don't watch Chiefs games. But 95-79. Big win over the Mini Farms Lobos. Mini Farms Lobos is actually a high school in New Mexico. It's on it's on a reservation out there, Navajo reservation, there we go. And my friend here, Jordan, you know him from one of my previous videos, that's who I played. He was a student teacher out there for an entire semester, so a great experience for him, and a shout out to the kids out there. But big win for me. I moved to 1-3. Jordan falls to 1-3, and every team that was winless in our league won, and one of the undefeated teams fell, another one finished in a tie, and we've only got one 4-0 team. So definitely closes the gap from first to last, so I'm getting a little excited about, you know, not really being out of it quite yet. 10 weeks to go. Predicted to get my butt kicked this weekend, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully I can pull the upset.